Is it live? Yes! Okay, good. That is a good start. And this is it the second part of me kind of grinding this out? I think it is. So, this is me continuing on with my alt account and a stream devoted to that. So, I'm not going to spend the units in order to get the champion up further. I will be kind of grinding out the materials, although I might look at it as a lazy way out. Tier 3 basic catalyst, okay. And that should look to do like my event quest. We've got very limited time to do that in. Just going to go with that. And hello everybody, hello viewers. Hope you're doing well. Or is it battling through the... just trying to think what gives out the most of my next. Let's go back to this actually. See about grinding through it. Now, how many... There's that there with A. So we'll go down B. Push through the Act 3 exploration, I think, for this. So you got me here for an hour, maybe, and a bit. And it's good to pick up this MCOC, I must admit. MCOC is my new edition, 4-star. Got very lucky in picking this up. And also, I do need to push up to uncollected sooner rather than later, especially with that was nice. Especially with why am I not seeing any chat? Why is my I'm going to reload my chat a second. There we go. Hello chat. I can see for some reason I couldn't see any chat. Hello everybody. My chat log would not refresh. Good to see Mad Hornet Tom. Hello Tom, good to see you. DJ Digby's in. I can't make an alt. Well, I can't put a name on it. I'm sure you'd be able to think about it, my dude. Senthil, good to see you. If I'm saying that right. Matt Smith, good to see you. Good to see Adit Khan. Hello, Brandon, Jim, Wolviao. Hello. And Cloud of Content, Vikram, Namaste, Tran, good to see ya. PoorTheBoy is so simple, but an absolutely hilarious username. It makes sense, doesn't it? It's a lot of fun. Yeah, hello to India, Vikram. You don't need to repeat it. You don't need to spam. Good to see LK MCC. Good to see ya. Did see that opening. Very good. I tried every name, but MCC states there's always profanity. What's your profanity? Social King Will, hello again. Hey, Social King Will, good to see you, mate. So if anybody's interested in what I'm doing, I didn't abandon this alt account. Like when I was about to start an alt account, I got a job with a games developer, and I was like, well, that time I was going to allocate to kind of growing this account and going the distance. Time slipped, as it does. But now I've got a little bit more time on my hand. I say that, and as soon as I finish this, I've got to grind 2 hours in MCOC on my main account this evening. I've then got to do some work with a games developer. But I want to get back to the nitty gritty of bringing this alt account up to uncollected by about September time, before I then go into prepping for gifting event. Thank you, Vikram, for the kind words. It's going to be serious because the alt accounts are such fun to watch. I'm going to be... Yeah, the thing is with me, I work at a very slow pace. Basically, if I've got time, I will grind. It's not a case of like my day is revolving around MCOC. It will be a case of like I'll do like, I don't know, maybe a input. Maybe I'll do like a weekly series of going, okay, well let's kind of do every Thursday 2 to 3 hours on the alt account. And kind of like play it like that. Especially now that I've got like a 4-star, which kind of allows for like grinding through some lower content and grabbing it quickly. Which all champs can take multiple EOP champs other than Tiger, and which champs can take multiple That's going to be something for next week, my friend. Was wondering if there was any good counters to Don't Go Gentle. I don't know, man. It's been a long time since I've reverted back to looking at the content. I'll have a look at it a later date. I can't give any time to it at the moment. Have you seen the new Sidemen Tinder video? Yeah, I saw it. It was hilarious, especially with a lot of the way the Harry kind of like outburst. It was pretty cool. Will Kabam Mike wants Fat Thor because MCU Thor has now both Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, of course. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Reaper. Good to see you. I think I'm pretty much caught up with stuff. Got an ult, but I'm too lazy to play it. Well, it's up to you what you want from it. I mean, for me, I want to get myself uncollected for the gifting event. That's probably the only reason. And just because I haven't done it in like 7 to 8 years, I've not ever grown an ult account. So I do want to do it. It's just finding the time to do it. So I wouldn't say I wouldn't say anybody's lazy. It's just a case of you have priorities. Do you grind arena? Yes, I mean I do that on streams like for the good part of like the last 7 months since I went non-spending. Fantastic account name. Hey, Metal Sonic Dude is in the house. Hello. Imagine if we get the high evolution. I think we'll get the high evolutionary soon. I think we'll get it next year, or we'll get it at the end of the year. Like, we'll either get it as the one playable champion in like December, or we'll get it next year because high evolutionary, I'm pretty certain it was confirmed at San Diego Comic-Con to be in the film. Fizz probably won't be here at the moment. Okay, he's doing other stuff. Oh, not another one. What do you mean, not another? Not. What do you mean? What do you mean? On the subject of like Thor, like I'm still very much kind of like biased to the like Thanos. I'm still biased to the fact that I just don't want to see a Stormbreaker version of Thor. Just based on the name, that's an issue. What do you mean? This is my only ult account. I've had this ult account for years, but I've never done anything with it. So I don't know what you mean. This ult account I literally created years ago, but I've just never had the time to kind of like do anything with it. Cheeky. Oh, I thought like heavy attacks all the time. I thought I'm gonna get my heavy attack in, although I can't get an input nowadays. There we go. That's that done. One thing I don't like about Kabam is giving people hope that Stormbreaker will be added. I hate that shit. Well, I don't want Stormbreaker Thor in, full stop. It just makes zero sense for having Beta Ray Bill. And I prefer Beta Ray Bill with actual Stormbreaker, not MCU Stormbreaker. Thank you, X. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm back streaming Warzone on Twitch later on today. We're going to be doing that. Should be a lot of fun. I will be back here doing an arena grind later on today. Gotta remember to do these stupid sunglasses as well. How's my that's a good point. How's my energy looking? Do I have any refills? I don't certainly don't. Good, I got 10, so I might as well just start using them. Anita, hello, thanks for dropping by the stream. How are you? Mine's called Corvus Sucks. That's cool. I love it. What can you suggest on Android lag and unplayable issues? I just quit the game ever since it occurred. Vikram, I would recommend like getting a new device. Sad as it may seem, that's really the case. And don't overload it with stuff. Make sure your memory is not like chocked full of like stuff. Delete your cache on a daily basis. That should help towards like alleviate any kind of loading issues. Yeah, man, I'm doing 2 live streams today here on YouTube. but I do live stream most of the time. Actually, technically, I'm going to be doing 3 live streams. 2 on here. One's a new count. Well, one's the old account. So that's number 1. Old account, which is now, for about another hour and a bit. Then I'm going to be back after my dinner to do arena stream for about an hour and a bit. And then I'm going over to Twitch to live stream Warzone. Tis the plan. Oh, you saw me? Yeah, nice. You saw me doing Fall Guys. Yeah, I'm pretty good at Fall Guys. Like, not to toot one's own horn, but I'm sitting pretty on about 135 crowns, so doing okay. Ghost Dog, good to see you. Wolviao says, PoorTheBoy next milestone, the Grand Pa. Yes, millionaire, the Grand Pa. That's actually not too bad. What's for dinner? I don't know. I need to speak to M. I think that we'll probably just... The thing is, we've been eating healthy all week, and I think we'll probably end up kind of doing something... I don't know. I'll probably I'll probably just bung in pizza and fries or something. Because we've been eating very well recently, and it's nice to have like a bit of a break away from it, because otherwise it's just, meh. How do you get 100 plus W's in Fall Guys? I'm not gonna say it, like I'm a lot better player at Fall Guys than I am some other games. Probably even better. I'm a better Fall Guys player than I am an MCOC player, which is it's funny, but it is what it is. Like, but MCC is more grindable, so you kind of have to like figure out counters for things. With Fall Guys, it's just based on timing and skill, which I guess MCOC is. It's just, I don't know, like the inputs are better. It's just funny, isn't it? It's funny how things go, Just having tea and biscuits, nice. Kind of stuck what to grind in MCC at the moment. Is this old account free to play? Yes, it is. You better than me at MCC? I doubt it, but thanks for the compliment. I'm sure you're equally brilliant. It's just you're probably let down by your device. I think did Yash say something said about the device. But I'm sure you're amazing. Kind of stuck what to grind in MCC at the moment. I would say focus on make little targets. Don't say you want to tackle something big. Do little thing, like complete a chapter in a variant, or 100% a chapter in a variant. Complete a variant. Build a team to take on a variant, or kind of like say you want to grab units and do a little bit of an arena grind for Cyber Weekend. Get units Cyber Weekend. Something that maybe is kind of like not so stressful. Or if you want to get involved with like a stress, like kind of go like, right, well I want to progress in somewhere like Act 6 so I can get stuff done. After watching your previous video with your buddy opening 6 stuff featured, I'm really having second thoughts now. Yeah, I get you. Yes, or for December, absolutely, for gifting. Which I've got a video that I'm working on at the moment, but it's taking a bit of time because I need some stats and information, which I put in the community tab. So if you've got or can remember how many units you spent for the gifting event, so the unit spent and what rank you got from it, your solo rank, get involved with that community tab, because it does mean that we can create a video about like how many units to save. Am I seeing 1k units? Yes, this is my alt account, so it's not my main account. Vikram, I answered that question. I've already answered that question. Well, a bit of advice if that's okay. Should I rank 3 a duped Colossus, unduped Apocalypse, and unduped Wags? My personal gut feeling with that one is to either go down the route of Colossus or APOC. If you're going to bring APOC in to strengthen your other mutants, it could be advantageous. If he's there just to hold a place, then he's there just to hold the place. So, if Colossus is going to serve a purpose to... Oh, did I go up? What's on my energy? That's weird. Yeah, so basically, if you need immunities... For certain types of immunities, go Colossus. But if you want a champion that's able to interact with a lot of things, go Apocalypse. I'm probably being a bit biased in that I prefer APOC to be ranked up of those 3 more than I would, any of the others. And that's just because of I use him as a solo-based champion, and I don't use him too much in a Horseman's scenario, because I love the debuffs he has. I love the bleed shrug off that he can do. I love his incinerate shrug off. I love dealing with disorient, and I love the persistent nature of the champion and the excellent damage that he provides. So I don't know. I'm a bit biased, to be honest. Does Richard have kids? No, I do not have kids. And we don't have any kids, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, we got kids. We got Frank. We got a tortoise. Frankie's up. Frankie's up. Aim's back from work. How was your day?
Okay, I'm annoyed.
Okay.
Only about Saturday.
Why? What's happening Saturday?
Have you not seen the WhatsApp message?
No, I have not.
The viewing's been cancelled.
Oh, come on. God's sake. Well, that's annoying. Ugh. Plus side, we don't need to rush around. Bad side is we are trying to save this house. Trying to save this house? Sell this house. She's not happy. She's not happy. Antonio, yeah, maybe it's a case that maybe you are the children. Thought it could be sneaky there, but it is what it is. Adulting on Saturday. We were going to be because we're trying to sell the house, but yeah, I guess that's not the case anymore. Gutted. Anyone using Null for Eternity of Pain? It's viable. Ghost or Sentinel, whom to give the gem to, bro? I don't know, maybe Ghost, but I don't think it's... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe save it, to be honest. Yeah, so PoorTheBoy is my alt account. And this is an alt account I've had for ages. I've just done nothing with. I think the last time... I need to... Let's check. When did I last do anything or work on the alt account? Nick Koss needs... Nick Koss is amazing. I'm surprised he hasn't been given any kind of like opportunity, or people haven't kind of like Kabam reached out and gone, we're interested, but it is what it is. So the last time I did any work on my alt account was 8 months ago. But I need to do work, so that's why we're here. We're here to do a little bit of just a smidge of a grind today. And do this maybe on a regular basis, like once a week. Storm is worth a rank 3. I've seen a lot of people rank 3 her. The OG version, of course. How do you feel about Phase 5 and 6, and what are you excited about? Mine's probably Daredevil, Born Again, Blade, and of course Fantastic Four. Only Blade, I think, is the only one I'm interested in, and some of the Phase 6 stuff. Apart from that, I don't want to hold hope in the MCU, because it's just a little bit of a letdown. It's been a little bit of a letdown, but I think that comes out of the back of the Phase 4 being too much of a bridge towards the Phase 5. Hang on, did I say... Phase 4 being such a bridge into Phase 5. Sorry, that was what I was meant to kind of like say if I didn't kind of come across correctly. Have you seen a name contains profanity bug? I've heard about it. I'm probably going to talk about it tomorrow in the MCN. Heritage Podcast, video idea for you. Talk about what we might see with Masters 2.0. I think there's a super cool discussion to be had. Possibly, yeah. I think... Depends if Kabam's actually interested in developing any of it. That's been one of the issues. Like, well... Yeah, man. Charlie Cox. Yeah. Maybe out of context, I'm just exited to chat with you live. Does the UK offer best universities for masters to aim for? I don't know. I've been out of the... I got my degree in business management back several years ago, and I went independent. So I went away from like a lot of the accredited universities, especially like the main ones, because a lot of them are very... I just didn't really kind of recommend them that much. I'd really have to speak to like relatives that are at university at the moment, but I don't know. Jason and Jabari Gaming, hello. My brother opened 100 grand greater gifting crystals in his main with his ult. That's kind of my plan, because that's another thing. Like, if you grow an ult account, what you can do is you can swap back and forth between your ult account to grow your ult account a bit more. So that's something I want to do for video content at the end of the year. It's going like, okay, well, what did... Because the main... Wow, okay, that's weird. My I got no input for my decks. I need to be kind of careful about this, because I think it's going to be could be a bit rough, but this is, you know, as good as it is. Yes, that's the other thing as well. Growing this kind of like ult account to a point where and that's the topic going, what has the gifting event done for my ult account by trading back and forth? So that's going to be cool. Hang on, what? I got a rank 3 to 4 gem skill gem for 6-star skill from Act 7. Expect suggestions of who should I use it on? Who you got, Joe? Yeah, who you got? How many units are you aiming for in this account? Not many, because it's not really kind of like the priority. I mean, maybe about 3,000. But it's more about like building it for purpose of usage and also testing out guides, because that's the one thing I want to go and test out on some lower content, new champions, and kind of like figure out from an old account new player guides I want to do. I want to redo my entirety new player guide collection. So by the end of the year, like these guides here, that new player guide, and all these other ones as well, because they're 2 years old. They need to be brought up to the current 2022, maybe 2023, but I need to start writing that tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next month. That's when I got time. 5k units, new account, nice. What does M do? She does work with... I'm not going to reveal it completely, because it's it's possible, but in sanitation, not in actually kind of like is out there working in like direct sanitation, but it's like in an offshoot job from sanitation. She certainly has to deal with some fun stuff, and also some very kind of fun people at the same time. Yes, and the stresses and pitfalls that come with that, like trying to move to a bigger house. Sanitation is in the health department, kind of. I mean, like water sanitation, I think is probably the best way. Like water stuff. I don't know the best way to kind of like describe it to anybody else. I'm a new player. What's the gifting event? The gifting event is a trading event between players that rolls in December. In that particular December, what you can do is you can find people, which I prefer to recommend alliance mates, to trade things like gifts. So you go like, okay, you set a limit. Say, okay, I've got 300 units to swap. Do you want to swap what is the spicier item, the greater gifting crystal? And what you do is you go trade. You kind of click for one thing, trade it over, gift them, and then you would arrange for them to kind of gift back something of equal value to yourself. Yay, level 18, this is why it's good, because it's stacked my energy there to 60, 63. My main kind of point of grind is to get Act 3.1 100%ed, then again looking at to rank up other champions, going into some of the what is it called, catalyst based quest, in order to pick up some materials to kind of get my MCOC further, to then build up with the content strength that it's going up against, and take it from there, which is good. And this is a very early stage. I can just like chat with you guys about what I'm doing and other stuff. Why are you dancing around it? Pretty sure. The problem is, I don't. No. The reason that it's not my place to kind of give you information about what M does is like that's her business. Like the same way I don't ask you about what your parents do and where they're kind of like. I just don't want people kind of like guessing stuff, which I know people wouldn't kind of like go out and guess. It's just a case of like it's like people do. So it's kind of like it's M's business what she does. So that's just why I'm not kind of like giving too much. Okay, so Joe says Stealth, Spider-Man, Black Widow, Deadly Origin, Thor, Ragnarok, Winter Soldier, Karnak. Thing is, Kingpin is kind of like a very hot champion at the moment to kind of check out, right? So let's kind of put you in number 1, right? The second champion, I would say, Black Widow, Deadly Origin, and Stealth Suit Spider-Man. I personally would leave it up to you to make that decision, but those are the 3 champions I kind of like from that particular selection. So that's for me. I would say I'm biased with Black Widow Deadly Origin because I like the extent of shock damage that the champion does, and the rotations are pretty darn easy to kind of like figure out. Stealth Suit Spider-Man does some amazing damage, like some of the pre-fights, can have some good utility and interaction. Kingpin as well. Look, a lot of people I'm sure in chat would recommend that champion to the ends of the earth because again, based on how the champion works for them, it can be amazing. It's a tough one, but I always would say go for what you like about a champion. Those are just the 3 that I personally like for whatever reason. Hello to Jeff. Also, Jonathan, who's joining us for the first time in the live stream. So yeah, if anybody doesn't know, I'm live streaming now, doing alt account work for about probably another 30 plus minutes. Then I'll be back a bit later on doing main account unit grinding to grind for Cyber Weekend units. Target to get to 20k units. Nice, Yash. Nice. Love it. Love that energy. Get it. I have 200 signature stealthy. I would rank for Kingpin before him. It just goes to show you, doesn't it? Of like, Kingpin is pretty amazing. If I had a 6-star version, that'd be my first rank for. Second, maybe. Fave mobile game besides MCOC. I've kind of gone off mobile games. I would say Mirrorverse, which I will be returning back to play on the second channel. It's just, I've kind of gone off mobile games a little bit, especially in the summer. Wow, I've got no input there on the decks. Yeah, I've kind of gone off of mobile games in that I think a lot of them just sting a lot with pay to win elements. I would like to go back and play PUBG Mobile because I've got the interest in that. Maybe COD Mobile will be something I want to rotate on the channel a few times. I love these kind of like new champion, new player kind of like objectives. They're pretty sick. Zoltan, good to see you. Thanks for dropping by to the stream. The early stream. Kingpin is insane. He is. She-Hulk featurette. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I see it also kind of like the Johnny Blaze thing. Does it confirm Ghost Rider? No. But it's wishful thinking. Zoltan, I was the same. I was the same with Diablo Immortal. I was into for a while, and I was doing this nice little kind of like exploration, and then the kind of I wasn't going to get to. I didn't spend any money in it. I just then after a while just thought I was just like I was into the fiction, and I just got very bored of the fiction and the structure to it, and I was just like, oh, this is just not. I'm not vibing with it that much. Doing any features? I've done 2 features. I don't do them all the time because it's not the vibe of the channel, but if anybody's got like a load of 6-star champions to open, then I'm down. Just send me the video clip and I'll do a reaction to it. Or if anybody wants to do like a live like if you share your screen via Discord and I can capture it and do like live reactions and kind of like features with it, I'm up for it. I'm happy to do that. just reach out, like go to the email address, like RichTheMan official, and we'll kind of like book something in. So I am up for it. I just don't do it all the time because it's just not the way of the channel. I like to kind of focus on things like grind guides and some news and information. But I like the idea. It's all good. Dragon Ball Legends, I did. I'm just not vibing with it. I'm just not vibing. You consider? Oh no, I've read that one. Never give up, Richie. You are doing well. Me? What with? In life? Yes, I will get. You too. You too. Is this account to gift the main during Christmas? Yes and no. I am hoping to have about 3k units by the end of this year for that purpose, but I am using it to trade back as well in order to really strengthen this kind of like this account, and also for a video idea, which is like what a main account can do to strengthen a new account or a new player to the game, just by trading 10 GGCs. I need to think of a title for it. It's only early stages of kind of like me kind of figuring out like what it's going to be about. But in a nutshell, it's just me on this alt account opening 10 greater gifting crystals or plus more, and what it basically does for the account, especially from a non-spending standpoint as well, because there'll be a follow-up saying I grew this alt account, this free-to-play second account, and this is what it did to my main account. I don't know. I'm still kind of like deciding about it. Like maybe treat it as a full package as to my main account, which is non-spending now. My main account is non-spending now. What this second account does for the main account. What is it important about having them side by side? Why I recommend it, and other kind of variables as well. But I kind of like early stages of kind of making that particular video. So yeah, should be good once I've kind of like hashed out some stuff. If Quicksilver isn't good, I think I'll skip the next feature. I'm sure a lot of people are skeptical, especially with how Kabam do certain characters justice. Did you beat Warlock in the Eternity of Pain? I've not done it yet. I will probably do it over the weekend, but I'm just a bit bored with Eternity of Pain. It's just too repetitive for me now. The same way the side quest is. It's just, if I wanted to see a sequel to Summer of Pain, which was something drawn out of a lot longer period, I would have said last year, no, just don't do it. Please develop something different, new, fresh. I just don't like the idea of copy and pasting something. Yeah, constantly missing my comment. Well, no. I've responded to plenty of your comments, right? And I don't have to answer everybody's. But I'm doing my courtesy to try and respond to as much as possible. I could be silent for the entirety of this stream, not say a word. Like that. Who blinks first? Yeah. If anybody just joined us, you probably didn't realise what went on there. But I'm trying. So what do you say? Do you like Johnny Blaze more than Robbie Reyes? I prefer Robbie Reyes because it's new and we've had Johnny Blaze before. It would be cool to see that. Isn't there like another version of Ghost Rider out there? The one with the car? No, Robbie Reyes is the one with the car, isn't it? I suppose the question is like how you would end up doing that within. Well, no, would you with the car all the time? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see Johnny Blaze back. Everyone in the UK strike, yeah. Who peed in Rich's cornflakes? No. It's just it's a humorous observation based on something being said. It was a joke. It was a joke thing. When will Act 8 come? Kabam are going to do an announcement in August, so you could have something next week kind of announcing it. I personally, that's the only content I want at the moment. I couldn't give a crap about Eternity of Pain, just because I find it very, as I said, I find it repetitive and I'm getting bored of it, especially when it's like, when ideas are just copy-pasted and they've run more of a course, it just doesn't feel fresh to me. So I'm looking forward more to Act 8.1. The downside is I think Act 8.1 is likely to be in September. Yusuf, hello. And MK, I just answered your question. It's good to have everybody in the stream. As I said, I will be back a little bit later on doing main account grinding for Arena because I'm non-spending, so I'm going to grab those units. Of course I am. Also, it looks like I can grab requests in. This is for a limited time only, I think. But although I do have I could get up to 50, so maybe we'll just add people in as people, get involved. Relics or 7 stars? Oh, tough one. Also, I need to put my event list on. My concern about relics is I don't know anything about them to kind of want them in game, and could they be like gear? Don't know. Maybe 7 stars. I kind of again. I don't know whether or not they would be too much for the game. But again, I don't know. For me, it's like, do you want Vegemite or do you want Marmite? And it goes down to some hate it, some like it. Have you ever had Walker's French fries crisp? Yeah, I love them. Salt and vinegar ones are the best. They're banging. Hello from Ukraine. Wow, thanks very much. Where are you at the moment in Ukraine? And are you kind of safe? Are you guys on the offensive in other places? So well done. Keep up the hard work in you guys in Ukraine. Slava Ukraina. Punisher also becomes the Ghost Rider. Yeah, Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah. I mean, it would be cool to see at it. I think relics will be coming after rank 5-6 stars are a thing. Quite possibly. Weren't relics meant to be coming in with when Battlegrounds would be 100% delivered out? Hello to Mark. Hey. Hate the idea of relics as a free-to-play player. I agree. Hey, John, thank you very much for being a member.
Stinky poop. Poopies. Funny poopies. La, 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 la.
Thank you very much. See, if I continue doing my live streaming on YouTube, I should be giving out more emotes. So I'll work on that. But thank you very much, John. That's very kind of you to give out that. Be a squad member. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. And sorry, going back to what Matt said. As a free-to-play player, top 90 AQ, platinum. I think they'll push the top rewards further out of reach. Yeah, it just depends what they want to do with it. It's just understanding what are Kabam's ideas behind it. That's really it. Bro, the game is good, but it's long. It's too big, 7 acts, many more. I mean, that's true. When you're coming new to the game, it can feel very overwhelming. So maybe there's something they could do there. Super Duper Boo, by the way, good to see you. Says 7 stars will destroy the game acquisition-wise from a gameplay perspective. Relics can add to the champs we already have. I'm all for them. As long as they are kind of mediated by the boundaries, because that's one of the big things. If they go to things like AW, AQ, what advantages are they going to unfairly give? The same way that would they be unfairly given advantages in things like Battlegrounds, which from an equal playing standpoint and fair, competitive elements, that would undermine it. So that's going to be another thing as well. Oh my god, I just seen something that's kind of being blocked there. Thank you for that. What was automatically held for review. Oh, thank you, Alan. Thank you for dealing with that. So I had to read that. I read that little thing there that person put. Oh, that was kind of weird. That do be weird. But thanks for the offer. I won't bother M for that then. Christopher Young, good to see you. How am I holding up, says Justin, in the heat wave? So the heat wave for me was relatively fine. Other people not so much. Our house retains the heat well, but also retains the cold well enough. It's because it's not bricked on the outside, it doesn't, what's the word? Yeah, it doesn't kind of like, it doesn't insulate? Anyway, it's like it because it's like white render on the outside, it's like it suppresses the heat, but also kind of keeps the heat. So we were okay. We were okay. Our house was good enough. Because they're like in the UK, we've got no UK houses are not built with sufficient infrastructure to be aircon. I think a lot of people know that. Like that's just how it is. But then there's a lot of intelligent builders, like the Greeks. They built very intelligently because they have a certain style that allows them to. The houses are well chilled and well heated whenever they need to be. But again, it just goes down to clever building, clever people. Hello from France, Marcus. Bienvenue. That's welcome, isn't it? Hello from Poland. Greetings to Ems. I will pass on the greetings. And dzień dobry to people. Wow, it's very multicultural. I'm doing very well with my kind of like introduction stuff. And thank you for doing your video and letting us know. No problem. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Need to be just a year of people having rank 5, 6 stars before 7 stars talked about. That's true. Bandai Namco data is hacked. That sounds bad. How would you feel if the Sidemen hired you as their newest member for the first? I would be so lucky if that was the case. Yeah. They're a great bunch of lads. Very entertaining. I don't think I'd ever get close as a snifter to that. But again, wishful thinking. I'd love to do work like behind the scenes, if more like that, like the way Constantine does a lot of the filming, just to like just see the editing process and the production process, because that's the main thing about like the videos. It's like they have to up the production process for things like the main Sidemen channel. Very interesting. Just to do what Ethan did. What did Ethan do? What, lose a load of weight? Or have a baby? Well, so the IT crowd, Justin, I literally like that for me is like brought a love for so many characters from that one. I still play Marvel Future Revolution? No. Gone are those days. IT Crowd is one of the best like comedy shows like ever. You got Moss. Is there a plane? What the hell? There's a plane flying over the house. He like when the fire extinguisher goes off and he just emails the fire department. 4, I mean 5, I mean fire. And now here comes the ice cream man, because that's what I live. I don't know if anybody heard the ice cream man. And also, like, I'm a big Matt Berry fan, and I think that's probably like one of the things. I think I don't have dexterity. Do I have dexterity? I don't know. Counter-Strike? No, it's not my bag. But I do play Warzone, and I do play I was nearly about to say the game I was working on then. I can't. Need to be very careful about that. Yeah. Father. Anyway, you would have seen. Someone would not have seen the video of like when I kind of like put that in. Father, speak, priest. Yeah, Warzone I play PC or console. I play on PC, just because the field of view is better. So the FOV for the people that are down with the the lingo. The FOV is better. Damn it! I didn't engage with that, did I? Won't be able to get it in now. It's going to evade. Yeah, I knew she would. Like, I'm going to try one more time. There we go. Getting Corvus as a 3-star is a good start. It's just the problem is when the evade kicks in, it's annoying. What? It's Dex. I don't have Dex. That's why I need to get that. I need to pick that up on here. Breaking Bad, some of it, not all of it. I just after a while, I think other stuff came on. Learning how to edit my videos, and it's amazing what I've been missing out on. But anyways, how's your day? Not too bad. How was you? Good on you with the editing and stuff. Do you have any interest in the new featured Saw Fist video on the channel? Ouch. No. It scared me. So Fist's opening scared me. Toast of London. Yes, I have seen Toast of London. I do like that. With him doing his voiceovers. Fire the nuclear weapons. Did you see Toast of Tinseltown? That's the new one, isn't it? Nice. Do you like dogs or cats more? I kind of like cats, but I think dogs are more loyal. Ethan. Oh, yes. No, I know what you mean. That. Yeah. I know what you mean now, Edit. I know. I just realised that. Sorry. I just like, oh, yeah, I remember that. Like a squatting thing. The new mode. Yes and no. I did actually just come off of finishing a video. Funny enough, I haven't done a new mode. But I just finished editing my video for tomorrow, Fall Guys, which is the WWE Undertaker skin. So I know I picked up a win. Not to spoil the video, but yeah, like that's going to be out tomorrow on the second channel. So it's weird that like Fall Guys are doing a WWE kind of collab thing, but I'm so glad they've done the Undertaker. Like the Undertaker is just like is the Undertaker. Nothing wrong with that. Finding a Mighty Boosh. Yeah, there was a show which Matt Berry and what's his name? Noel Fielding appeared in. Like it's a cult show. I'd be surprised if anybody knows about this or anybody remembers. Okay, I'm gonna for the people that I will be surprised. I'm gonna test a few people whether or not they know British comedy. Okay, I'm gonna say the first line of the show and then see if anybody gets the second half. So Darth Marenghi's ba ba. Does anybody know that show? Darth Marenghi's. Macho Man skin? No, there's not. Sadly, it would be cool. Wife and I are watching it on Netflix, and I think your wife looks like Jen from IT Crowd. Yeah, she doesn't operate like Jen. She certainly doesn't shout, "Taxi!" Matt, have you seen it? Have you seen the show? It's a very, it's an out there show. It's probably one of my favourite cult shows. Albeit, that Peter Kay thing and Phoenix Nights. It's definitely up there for me. Do you like God of War? I played the first one. I really liked it. I do think the Ragnarok is going to be the step up because it follows the dynamic of the father and son, and the son's got ambitions and wants to grow out from the father's shadow. So I think it could have a really kind of like fun dynamic to it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with the game, and especially because it's going to be on, the engines for PlayStation. It's going to be like, it's just going to be amazing. Just started watching The Office, and so far I'm loving it. Fantastic. That probably means that as well I've got to like be a bit more kind of energetic to watch things like finishing Breaking Bad. But then it's like I've got to get into Better Call Saul. Or Saul. It's always the way. What are you saying? Hi. Thank you, Drastic. Pay scheme for the last 32 months, still don't have a 6-star champion. It'll come. Like, I would say you'll probably get it by... If you save up your units and you trade greater gifting crystals, chances are, if you've saved 3,000 units, get 10 greater gifting crystals, you'll probably get enough for a 6-star. M got a 6-star as well from doing that. It will surprise you. Barry, yeah. Barry's cool. It's got the actor who was what was he called? He plays Ho Ho. Is it Ho Ho? No, it's not Ho Ho Frank. Is it Ho Ho Hank? Is it Ho Ho Hank? The gentleman that suffers from alopecia. God sake, that's a lot of damage there. Sunspot. It's like, damn. Is it Ho Ho Hank? What's it called? Can't remember. Snuffbox. Oh yeah, I've got a boyfriend. Kicks the dog. Yeah, like that's. I remember now. Snuffbox. I watched a few clips of that the other day. It's pretty cool. Then incursions. No. I should do incursions, but I want to kind of progress through the acts and kind of take it from there and level up a bit more. What if episode? I like the one where Hank Pym is a bastard. Is car share, Mark? I'm a bit iffy on car share. I think mainly because like there's a certain point Peter Kay, I know that he wants to do whatever he wants to do, but I kind of feel like there's been just wasted years for like good comedy. I'm not saying that car share is not good comedy. It's just it takes away from like some stuff that he could have developed better. Damage on MCOC. No. Ho Ho Hank is what I'm referring to. Ho Ho Hank, it suffers from alopecia. I can't remember the name of the actor, but he was in Gotham. What was the name of the character in Gotham? The guy that suffers from... I don't want to say like bald guy because it's not really fair to him because he's got alopecia. It was the guy that was the assassin.
Oh.
Something beginning with V. Vice? No, it's not Vice.
No, I can't remember.
Chat, you're going to have to figure out. I'm wrapping up in any case.
Okay, cool.
So then I'll sort out dinner. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Do you want to go to bed for a little while and I'll get on?
Do we get your speciality?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to have a nap. Power nap. That's it. Victor. Zaz? Zaz, that's it. Zaz. Why am I going V? V for Victor. But, Anna War's in... Hello, Anna War. Hello. Yeah. I've seen, like, a little bit of Barry. Not a load of Barry. It does look very good. It looks like they're culminating in a big story. Is that going to continue on, like, past another season? I kind of felt like they have, like, an end game in kind of... Like, yeah, they got an end game. Rather than it being, you know, what is it? Like, going to continue on. The same way that I think it was like Steve Blackman wants to take Umbrella Academy to one more season. Which, funny enough, I think when I last read, it's not been renewed for a 4th season. I do like the Umbrella Academy, but there will come a point where it's like has its like day. The same way, you know, with Umbrella Academy coming to an end and like Stranger Things coming to an end with season 5. Netflix are really kind of need to up their game with like legacy shows to kind of like draw in audiences or keep audiences consistent. It may be down the line. I mean, this is an annoying thing. Like the Mike Tyson show. That looks really good, by the way. I don't know if anybody's seen the trailer. I think they put it out like a couple days ago and it's already got like 10 million views for a Hulu Plus show. it looks really good. I really want to see it, but I'm not getting Hulu Plus just to watch it. This is why I think it's good that Amazon Prime is putting up the costs in the UK for the subscription, unless you get the yearly subscription. I would like to see where they go with the Lord of the Rings show. Me and Em will watch that one. Yeah, I have to use Hulu. I need more. I need 800 6-star Shaz, but I took a little break from coronavirus pandemic. I'm sure you get back on it, my friend. I'm sure you'll do well, MK, to get back on the grind. In fairness to Netflix, they have to put out a lot of trailers for new stuff recently to just get hype, to be honest, I think. Rich, have you heard of the Batman Who Laughs? I have not heard about the Batman Who Laughs. See that, Justin? Thanks for dropping on by. Mike Tyson Mysteries. No, a mini-series. Sorry, mini-series. Or series. I don't know. The Tyson will star Rich because... Star for people who don't have Hulu. Oh, right, okay. 40% off Warlock with my rank 1 Venom Pool. Sounds like a deal. 40% off of your... That's nearly half price off your Warlock. That's a clever kind of like... It was funny that. Oh, it's a comic book. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was saying a joke. Have you heard of The Batman Who Laughs? It's a great comic book. I thought it was honestly. It looks to me like that was building up for a joke, like a really kind of joke. And I was like, no, I've not heard about the Batman the Batman Who Laughs. Where's the punchline? That's what I was expecting. Assume so was going the same way. Sky did that with the football. Yeah, didn't I like? That's always kind of debated. I was sort of debating whether or not to get BT Sport. I mean, I would get BT Sport to watch the football, especially specific teams. But I don't know. This is why I was hoping DAZN would kind of like start picking up more rights to stuffs. What show? The Tyson Fury? No, the Mike Tyson series, which kind of follows. A dramatization. I can't speak properly. Dramatization? I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it right. Love showing the old pink skin. I see. American football. No, thank you. British football or soccer. Soccer, as many people call it. Oh, it's nice to have a hit into block counter by special. That's nice. That's nice. Dramatization. There we go. Should be more afraid of the Batman Who Laughs than Joker. Gotcha. I'm not really into American football or your football. I just don't know, like, half the time. We need to get up to this point. It's kind of like rugby, but kind of more complex. And that's probably the reason I don't really kind of get it. Anyway, what's the time? Okay, we did nearly an hour. I gotta remember, like last time I did. What did I do last time? I did 4 hours. This time I'm just going over the hour mark. And then tomorrow. Next week I'll be kind of planning in a 3 to 4 hour stream. Especially I look to push certain places, 100% others. grab resource, rank up stuff, those kind of things. Get champions ready. I get the same about soccer. There's not really much to rules with football. Don't tackle somebody. I think just the offside trap. The offside rule. That's probably the only thing with football. If it goes out the sides, it's a throw-in. The goalkeeper has an allotted box that he has to be in. There's 11 people on each side. And change sides at half time. Half time is 45 mins a side. 45 minutes each side you are. And then the offside thing is, I don't know, in a nutshell you kind of say like you've got to be in line with the last player in order to kind of get to move, but apart from that it's just kind of like it's a free for all on movement. Kind of in a nutshell. I don't know if like it's probably like you could do, I think, in less than a paragraph explain soccer, but like I want to like type into Google like the explanation for, I do need to put on Dex on this account, I must admit, in a couple of sentences explaining it. Amazon buying Netflix or Hulu, it probably will happen, stuff like that. They'll need to, I would recommend them merging, to be honest, because having three, you've got your Disney Plus, you've got your Netflix, you've got Amazon Prime, you've got Hulu, Paramount, Shudder. When will it ever end? Superman, the new Superman Lois seems good. Did you read the story at the end after you beat Gore? No. What does it say? If you come to America with me and teach me football, I'll teach you American football. But the thing is, Galactus erupts out and sends Gore flying. Is that what in the event quest? Is there like a cutscene? I don't think there is. Is there? Is there a cutscene? I didn't see it. Masteries 2.0. It's way down the pecking order of Kabam's development at the moment. What was it? American football. Explained. It's too wordy, isn't it? No, I mean it's already too wordy, and I need to like get like a paragraph. Game means one of the teams kicks off the football. Methods of scoring: the biggest goal for the offensive is to score a touchdown. Okay, there's a lot more. I need to give it more time to read it. Do you agree with Andrew Tate? Why is this Andrew Tate fella? Like, all of a sudden, I've got Andrew Tate thrusted in my face. Like, this is a person to kind of, like, notoriety. Who the bloody hell's Andrew Tate when he's at home? Some random person. They're just going like, this is a person you should remember. It's like someone's just gone like, here's PewDiePie. Here's Markiplier. Here's Login Paul. So weird. Ghost cannot critical on SP2 in Eternity of Pain. You need to bring down the armor. As soon as the armor's off, you can do some stuff. New masteries, let's worry about getting a new roadmap first. Damn right. Where we're going, we don't need roadmaps. Oh, it's all text demand. Okay, that makes sense. I suppose this links into Gallon. And Gallon coming to the contest. I want to do like a kind of a cup thing where, you know, it's like Luke Smithers, Gallon's coming to the game, but like Luke Smithers, Garbo is coming. I'll have to figure it out. I'm sure it's gonna be funny when I do the clip, but now the idea is not so funny. So I realize I do not have decks, so I need to get decks. That's the plan. I need to create a plan for this account. Thank you for the kind words. So with a corridor crew as an intern. Oh. Markiplier is now working for Corridor Crew as an intern. Is he? That's cool. How old am I? I don't reveal my secrets. That's a secret. Right, so just going to finish off this this fight to the boss. So these last 2 fights in the boss fight, and then I'm going to be off. I need to get some food, and then I'm back later on doing main account arena grinding to get my targets up, and my targets are going to be to get up to 12,000 units, and then it's going to be further. Like, I'm not saying 12,000 units like that's it, I'm done. I need to get up to 18,000 units and over by Cyber Weekend. Plus, I need to grab more units for a gifting event because I'm not going to spend. I plan to do Battlegrounds on live stream. I just don't enjoy Battlegrounds. I'm really sorry. I just don't enjoy Battlegrounds. It's good for other players, and I'm glad other players are enjoying it. It's just not for me. And I just don't enjoy it. And I get very bored about it. And that's the thing. Like, there's other content and like development I would have preferred Kabam to do and build, but I just get bored with it. It just bores me a little bit, sadly. And there's other stuff I need to do more than Battlegrounds. New account, yay, Epic Notice. Well, not technically a new account. This account has been, like, this is basically part 2. So I'm returning back to this account. This is an account which I set up several years ago, but the last time I was in this account was 8 months ago. So I'm back kind of like to make content as well. Well, the thing is, right, not all content in MCOC is going to be built for every player. Like, I just don't enjoy the flow of it. Like, I enjoy incursions, but I don't have any time to do it. Battlegrounds is a good mode. It just bores the shit out of me. Things that MCOC kept me playing. So what I enjoy about MCOC is, well, what I enjoy now for the last 7 months is being non-spending. Like, I didn't enjoy the game spending that much because when you're spending in game, you're trying to get something. Are you trying to get access to a titleage quicker? Well, you haven't worked for it to a degree. If you've spent on crystals, but you haven't got anything like a champion that you want, then it's like, why did I spend money on a champion that I'm not going to get? So going non-spending allowed me to like re-emphasize my desires and interests with the grind again. So I'd probably say that is probably the best thing I would say that's kept me playing, is being non-spending. I'm doing well, Chris. How are you? What level do you get access to variants? I'll just check now. I want to say it was like, is it level? I thought it was level 40, but I could be wrong. No, I can access now. So yeah, I can get some easy units from that, which I probably will do, but I need to be very careful about my energy consumption. So classics, yes, to get units. The variants, no. On new accounts, I do the basic, the classic back issues variants or story calls, 2 of them anyway. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Like, you do that and you're able to have access to... That's going to be the topic for some other videos, is that you're able to get decks for free by grinding some of the lower classics. So that's going to be mentioned soon. Do you swear a lot when you get angry? Yeah. If you check out the second channel, there's rage compilations with 4 guys swearing. Right, we're going to When will discount on mastery cores? Don't know. Mac, hello. I think I'll care more about BGs if Kabam find a way to make other champs viable. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Like the problem with the game mode is like you just don't get a full scope of usage of roster. It's like, okay, I want to bring in, like, you should feel encouraged to bring in certain other champions and feel they have relevance, rather than say Suicide Masteries having an implication of the extent of pace that you're able to take down an enemy, how that interacts with the node. Why does it only have to be like one node? Like, why can't there be multiple nodes that it rotates through? There's a few things for me that the game mode is good. It is good, but there's a reason it's still in beta, because it needs a lot of work. Yeah, me on Twitch is definitely swearing. A first class challenge. When you open up like a 3-star crystal and you get a tech, you can use tech champions for the rest of the journey. Nah. I mean, it's a relevantly cool idea. It just wouldn't interest me at all. Yeah, so like I will set out in future streams from this new account what I plan to do with it, and make that be the kind of like focus point. So like the next one will be ranking up the MCOC, how I'm going to go about doing it. The second one will be how you get dexterity for relatively free. Where's my masteries going in? So I'll have a bit more of a structure next time I do this, but this is kind of a spur of the moment. Let's go get some levels up and get to nearly level 19. So there we go. That's that. And because I couldn't think of any idea of video to make today. But there we go. Any case, right, thanks everybody for dropping on by to the stream today. There'll be more of this new account. As I said, it will be existing in this area here, this playlist called the free-to-play account, which will be a continuation, a new project, and will factor into new player guides. So these two sections here are going to be worked on over the next few months as we lead into the end of the year. So yes, come on by for the journey and all that stuff. I'll be back later on, so about 2-3 hours time. I will be live streaming some Arena Grind on the main account. So join me for that one. Thanks very much for the support. Thank you to is it John with the membership. Thank you very much for doing that. And I'll see you all later on.